It's just me against the world.
Have you ever been stereotyped because of the color of your skin? And if you have, what's your story?
I am a biracial woman, and I had a Caucasian parent. I was playing at a magnet store that we have in town called Yonkers, and the sales lady kept being frustrated that somebody was not watching their child. I was playing inside the rack, and my mom went to go check out, and the woman said, "I just wish those people would keep watching their child." And my mother said, "Well, that's my child." And the woman's like, "Huh?" And my mom said, "That's my child. That's my child that you're talking about." And she said, "Huh?" She's like, my mom changed her mind. She's like, "I don't want any of this." And she took all her purchases and put it on the counter and left.
What did you think of the person after they said what they said?
And me being 3 and 4 years old, I didn't have thoughts on it. My mom telling me the story, it's just funny how people assume some people should be with their kind. So it's saddening that people treat people a certain way just because of their skin color.
What's your opinion on stereotypes in general?
Stereotyping based on race, religion, their background, whether they're handicapped, their sexual preference, that has anything to do with the person themselves. So you're trying to look at their outside cover and judge on how they're going to be inside. Never fair.
Okay. Have you ever been stereotyped because of the color of your skin? And if you have, what is your story?
Yes. Yes, I have. And I guess it goes a couple fold. Once, when I was younger living in Europe, I was stereotyped for stealing when I actually did not perform the task. And it was a shock to me at that point in time.
What did you think of the person that stereotyped you after they said that?
I probably pictured them as a confused individual. I grew up military, so when we were on base, we lived as a community. It was everybody as a whole. We knew we were military brats at the time. But when you were off base in the economy, you were still segregated as individuals, whether you were black, white, Hispanic, Asian. I grew up with all aspects on military base, but when you're off military base, you experience different things. When I was at a younger age in the 70s growing up.
What's your opinion on stereotypes in general?
I think we all have them. I think it's a trait that we struggle with as a people. I think all humans will actually stereotype others based on who they are, based on how they're raised, based on what they read. And I think it's an unfortunate situation.
Okay. Have you ever been stereotyped because of the color of your skin or in general? And if you have, what's your story?
Well, coming in this year, I started dating my boyfriend, and he is mixed, basically black. And my grandpa grew up in the time where he didn't accept that. So, I mean, it took a little bit for him to get used to having a black guy around, and he basically realized that a color is no different.
What did you think of your grandpa? Like, did you view him any different after he said that?
I mean, it made me angry at first. It really did, because color shouldn't mean people are all the same. White people are going to act bad. Mexican people are going to act bad. You can't generalize them just because of that.
What's your opinion on stereotypes in general?
I think they're stupid. People are people, and everybody of any color are going to make the same mistakes.
Okay. Have you ever been stereotyped because of the color of your skin? And if you have, what's your story?
I mean, it's going to happen. I'm a mixed kid, so I'm not accepted by blacks
or whites, but I mean, I was a swimmer too. So I mean, people would see me there. They're like, "You just trying this out?" I'm like, "No, I've done this sport for a while." I mean, people just didn't think I was a swimmer just because of my skin color.
Okay. What did you think of those people or that person after they said that to you, after they stereotyped you?
I mean, it wasn't saying they weren't saying it in a bad way, but it's just I just thought like, oh, I mean, they're just ignorant to that. I mean, people have a certain way of thinking; they're gonna think that way. I just don't try to let it bother me.
What's your opinion on stereotypes in general?
People have their own opinions. I mean, they may be wrong, but that's what they believe is right. What am I to say against it? I think they're wrong personally, but I mean, it's not way. I'm no person to tell them how to live their life.
Okay. I personally have been stereotyped before. I've been stereotyped because of my race, and I've been stereotyped because of my name. I believe everyone in this world has been stereotyped before, whether they realize it or not. When a person is stereotyping you, it's basically them taking you and putting you in a category that they think you belong in. It's basically them judging you because of either your race, your religion, your sexuality. When a person stereotypes me after they have done what they did or said what they have said, I look at them completely different. I look at them like they are just the most ignorant person in the world. They did not think about what they were going to say before they said it. Stereotyping someone because of their looks or because of who they are is wrong. You should not put people in categories because of who they are, because of the way they look. Everyone in this world is different. No one in this world is the same. So stereotyping is just wrong, period.
Can you picture my prophecy? Stress in the city, the